All right, everybody, we've got the first round pick for the LA Kings, Brandt Clarke here. So if you could use the raise hand function, we can begin. We'll start off with Zach Dooley.
Hey, Brandt, first off, congratulations and welcome to LA. The reaction at your draft party was pretty wild. When you first found out that you were going to be drafted by the Kings, what was going through your head and how special was that moment?
It was crazy. You sat there, you saw the picks go by, some people I knew. It was a pretty cool experience. I have a really good support system. There was a lot of people off camera that you guys didn't see, but there were a lot of people there supporting me, and just the fact that they came all this way from out of town to come support me. It was amazing, and that feeling when it finally happened, like you saw, it was a raw emotion, and it was I was just really excited, and what can I say? It was like this is the best day of my life.
How much did you communicate with the Kings in the pre-draft process? And did you have any kind of a hunch that LA might be your destination?
I did, yeah. I talked to them a good amount of times. They really liked me. We did some video too. I broke down some plays for them. They wanted to see what I saw in situations, and it was cool. I'm really happy that I got to talk to them that much, and it was I was really happy, and they were great to me the entire interview process, and I'm ecstatic to be an LA King.
Thanks, Brandon. Congrats again.
Thank you.
Next up is Jordan Henry.
Hey, Brandt. In your rookie season with Barrie, you played Sudbury and Quinton Byfield 8 times. What are your memories of those 8 games, and how excited are you to be on the opposition instead of being up against them now?
We played them 8 times. We went 0 for 8, so that's not something to brag about, and he'll probably let me know about that when I see him. But he's an exceptional talent. I saw it up close many times. He put up a lot of highlights against us, and it's gonna be nice being able to cheer when he does that for a change.
All right, next up is Dennis Bernstein.
Hey, Brian, congratulations on your big day. So you're 6'2" right-handed defenseman, dynamic player. I'm looking at one of the draft guides. It says the comparable to you is Drew Doughty. How much of your game is Drew Doughty?
I don't know. Drew is one of the most complete players in the NHL. Has been for many seasons, multiple times Stanley Cup champion, and I'm not an established person yet. I don't want to say I don't want to have those kind of expectations. He's a Hall of Famer, and I have the utmost respect for that guy. And I don't like it when people like jump the gun and say huge comparisons that they're going to be these NHL legends, because that's not always realistic. So I have the utmost respect for him. Hopefully I get to learn from him, and it's just it's gonna be really cool to finally see that guy, because I've watched him so many years, and I do like to model my game after him. He does a lot of special things out there, but I'm not gonna say I'm Drew Doughty, because he's an all-time great. Okay,
one more. How have you been to LA? What do you know about LA other than the warm weather and the traffic?
I haven't been to LA. A lot of my friends have been. Everyone says that's a place you got to go, but I've never been. But can't wait.
Thanks, Brandon. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next up is Mark Wicker.
Hi, Brant. We were talking to Mason McTavish earlier, and he said that you and he know each other pretty well. What do you remember about going up against him, and what we can expect to see when you guys get together again?
Mason's a great player. I train with him in the summer. We're really close friends. We hang out all the time. We golf together. He's a great friend of mine. I was talking to him earlier today. I'm probably going to see him tomorrow. So he's a terrific player. He'll be a great player for the Ducks. Great power forward, two-way guy who's a leader as well. Leads by example, always ready to go. And LA and Anaheim have a lot of matchups. It might be tough to contain that guy, but he's going to be a hell of a player. And I think Anaheim really got a good player there.
Thank you.
Next up is Lisa Dillman.
Congratulations as well. What did you learn about yourself when you went to Europe to play, as a youngster over in Slovakia?
I had to do a lot of off ice growing up. I was away from my family halfway across the world. My brother was with me for a bit, but then he had to take off. So, I had to do my own grocery shopping, do my own cooking, be responsible to go to bed at the right time, wake up at the right time. And so stuff like that. I just matured as a person, and I think it was really beneficial for me. And the team was great. I have nothing but great things to say about Nove Zamke. And I'm honored to represent them, and I'm grateful that I got that opportunity to play professional hockey this season when a lot of the people didn't play hockey at all.
And when did you get back, and what have you been doing? What's your schedule been like since you've been back?
Yeah, I had the U18s. We won the gold medal there. Great, terrific group of guys. That was amazing. And then since then, Ontario's been shut down a bit, but since I live in Ottawa, we've gone to Quebec a couple times to skate. It was really nice. The great facility over there, the Gatineau Olympics new facility. It's pretty remarkable. And so yeah, I go there to skate. But now the rinks are open in Ottawa, so I've been on the ice quite a bit recently. And I'm in the gym with Tony Greco, my fitness guy. He's amazing. He's pushed me so much every day, and he's one of the main reasons I'm here today. So big shout out to him. But yeah, that's kind of what my life's been like lately.
Thank you.
Next up is John Hoven.
Congratulations, first of all. On the jersey number, you wear number 55. Obviously, that's been taken by Quentin here. So what's the backup number? What's the plan?
I honestly don't know. You know what? One of my cousin kind of said that right away once he saw me. He's like, "Yo, what number are you gonna pick now?" And that hasn't really crossed my mind. Gonna have to check what looks good on me, because that's kind of why I wore 55. I just thought it looked good on me, but that might be out of my control now. So we'll see. I haven't made up my decision on that yet, but it'll definitely be the one that I take a long, hard look at.
And a lot of the reports talk about you needing to gain strength. Just wondering what your summer plans are here before getting back into training camp at the end of the summer in a couple months.
Yeah, like I said, I work out with Tony Greco. He's great. He pushes me really hard. Focus on a lot of speed, focus on a lot of heavy lifting, and I was 185 when that U18 tournament ended, and since then I've put on 7 pounds. I'm around 192 now, and I want to be north of 200 pounds by next season. And I feel like the way I'm going, that's very doable. And Tony keeps pushing me, and I have a good diet, and I do extra reps in my basement at nighttime, and I just feel like that's more than a possibility, and I feel like in the best shape of my life.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Next up is Andrew Knoll.
Yeah, hi, Brant. Congratulations. I'm going to talk to scouts about you. The words like ambition, imagination, those kind of things came up quite a bit. Can you tell us a little bit about your play with the puck and what your approach is, as far as whether it's join the rucks or moving it up the ice, just kind of your offensive mindset, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like I am a creative player. I'm very patient with the puck. I feel like I make the right decision every single time, and that's something I pride myself on. I don't want to, being the last line of defense a lot. You can't make mistakes, or it ends up in the back of your net more often than not. So, yeah, I pride myself on getting pucks up quick. I pride myself on making good first passes. But I do have that creative asset. I can't throw those fakes in to throw forwards off sometimes, or throw those fakes in to get shots through from the points. I feel like that's just something I'm good at. I'm really, like I said, I'm really poised and patient with the puck. So. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely one of my best attributes, and something I can hope to prove to LA Kings fans sometime soon.
And on the kind of the flip side, one of the things that came up is you do have kind of an unorthodox skating stance. Can you tell us maybe the genesis of that? And are you looking to make some adjustments in your technique or stride, or are you comfortable with where you're at there?
No, I'm definitely not going to tell you I'm comfortable. I feel like I'm not a perfect hockey player. I'm not the fastest player. I don't have the best shot. I'm not the strongest guy on the ice. I want to get better at everything, and skating is a part of that. And I feel like I have taken many strides. I don't feel like the way I move out there has limited me at all. I think I actually excel. I'm always in the right holes and right spots to shut guys down and pick off passes and stuff like that. So I don't think it's limited me at all. But like I said, I want to be the fastest player on the ice. I want to have the hardest shot on the ice. I want all these things. So I'm not going to stop working until that happens. And that's just the kind of ambitious kind of person that I am.
Fantastic. Well, we hope to see you at Staples soon.
Thank you.
Next up is Lee Hamilton. Lee, you have to unmute your mic.
I'm sorry. Hey, Brant, calling from San Diego. Can you walk us through, as a player, what it was like to start in the OHL, have the league shut down, how scared everybody was when the COVID outbreak came, and then when you went abroad, was it equally scary to play over there, or did things settle down for you?
I was definitely walking into some unknown. I went with my brother originally, so it was nice that I had him there with me. But it was kind of different at the start. I wasn't sure how it was gonna go, and then my brother just took off, kind of picked up his bags. Binghamton, like New Jersey's farm team, offered him a spot on the team, so he left. So I was all by myself, and I wasn't sure how that would go, but I think I excelled. I learned, like I said earlier, I learned a lot about myself. I became a much more well-rounded off-ice person, but also getting to play hockey and also getting to play against men, it was huge for me, and I think it was big. It was big for my development, and I'm really honored that I got to go over there, got to play professional hockey. And like I said, a lot of people, especially in Ontario, didn't play hockey this season because it didn't get going. But I got an opportunity to play 26 professional games, so I'm very happy with how my year went.
All right, and last question's here from Daryl Evans.
Congratulations, Brant. Welcome to the LA Kings. As you transition into the NHL, what do you think your biggest challenges are going to be to take that step?
I feel like I do need to just put on more weight, be stronger, be more explosive. That's all stuff that I know that I have to do. In situations like maybe it's on a 2-on-2 and guys chip the puck around me, I can if I'm more explosive with those first few steps, I get to my top speed quicker and I pick up that puck in the corner and make a good breakout pass instead of having a guy right on me and kind of having to give a choppy one to my D partner. I feel like just stuff like that can help in my well-rounded game. And once I start excelling at that, it just makes everything more easy because I'm in the spots quicker. I can use my good creativity, and I feel like once that becomes one of my strong suits, I feel like I'll be quite the player.
All right, congratulations again, Brant. We look forward to meeting you when you get to Los Angeles.
Thank you very much.
All right, everybody, that's it for Brant. Thank you, Brant, for joining. That's it for right now.
Thank you. Awesome. Thanks, guys.